With that, we have to turn to some breaking news tonight. Some new video from Iran shows the moments it fired missiles at U.S. forces in Qatar. The attacks today are in response to the strikes President Trump ordered on 3 Iranian nuclear facilities.
And President Trump had warned Iran not to retaliate. He's now left with yet another decision to make here.
NBC's Monica Alba has those details from Washington.
Iran's retaliation is underway. Iranian armed forces saying it targeted the Al Udeid air base in Qatar after the U.S. bombed 3 nuclear facilities over the weekend. U.S. officials say they had been notified of threats against U.S. forces on bases in Bahrain as well as other countries in the Middle East. President Trump meeting with his national security team in the Situation Room this afternoon. After Saturday's attack, the president had warned Iran about any retaliation.
Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace. If they do not, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier.
2 officials telling NBC News that before the weekend attacks, Iran had warned the president if the U.S. conducted airstrikes on Iran, it could potentially activate sleeper cells it claims to have in this country.
There's a lot of bluster coming from Iran, but we do have to take seriously the threat that Iran has placed inside the United States, teams of people who could go after soft targets.
Today, we're getting a look at those targets in Iran. Isfahan Technology Center taking a direct hit. And Natanz, a crater remains where a bomb fell. But it's difficult to determine damage at the Fordo facility, buried deep underground. And it's unclear where Iran stored its enriched uranium and if it was hit, though the administration is confident it was.
We have a high degree of confidence that where those strikes took place is where Iran's enriched uranium was stored. The president wouldn't have launched the strikes if we weren't confident in that.
Iran turning to Russia for aid. The country's foreign minister meeting with Russian President Putin and saying Iran will coordinate its response with Russia. Qatar has condemned today's attack, calling it a violation of its sovereignty, and the president continues to monitor the situation closely. He's scheduled to depart for the NATO summit in the Netherlands tomorrow morning. Monica Alba, NBC News, the White House.
And we've been following these developments closely as we stream live over on WCNC+.
Yeah, we're certainly sending out frequent news alerts throughout the WCNC Charlotte mobile app. So as more breaking updates come, make sure that you have your push alerts indicated and then, of course, have that downloaded if you don't have us already on your smartphone.